95 degrees out here. Random cabins, beautiful meadows, a fair amount of flies, not a big deal. There's a mountain over there. Looks like we're entering the burn zone. And if you didn't know, Lolly Lake, which I'm heading to, got burned pretty bad in the 2020 Beachy Creek fire, which is where most of the forest down around here. If you haven't seen most of my videos, they're also in brute forest. That's the same fire. But what's odd about this area is that most of it's still green. But when you get close to the Lolly, it's all burnt. Most of the fire was that way towards Oak Creek, which is an old growth area. Pretty sad, it got toasted pretty bad, but the Lolly itself, it survived. Firefighters did a great job, thank you very much. But you can tell when you're getting close now, because this is all black and charred. It'll be back someday, give it 5 years or more, but it's probably the #1 reason why it's so quiet out here right now. Nobody wants to go to a burnt lake. The mountain.
Ho, ho, ho!
So here we are. It's usually my favorite discoveries out in the middle of nowhere. Random cabins, beautiful meadows, a fair amount of flies, not a big deal. But this is always the best part of these random cabins you find out in the woods, is when you find, you know, a fair amount of dilapidation in a unlocked door, which wouldn't matter if it was locked. There's enough screws here to lock anything, I guess. And there's always the brave part, you know, going inside. This is why we wear, you know, full protection when motorcycle riding, right? You never know when you're going to walk in the door and a cougar's going to attack you. So, if there's any cougars in here, you ain't getting me this time. Get yourself a nice little picnic table for 4. What looks to be a working fireplace and a loft that could sleep the 3 bears fairly comfortably. Depends on their preference, but yeah. Gotta love finding cabins in the woods. Borky's a nail though. Why am I walking on this? This thing's probably gonna collapse underneath me. Oh well guys, if I die it was worth it. Cool. It's got a nice view of the X-Men logo. I found a sign over here. Please enjoy this National Register listed historic cabin. Mounted Heritage will be making repairs 2 years ago. Hope they got done. Some holes remain in the roof, so please don't drape tarps over the roof. So if you guys are going to get to that anytime soon, I wouldn't mind my roof not leaking. I guess I didn't get around to it, but this is a very official sign, so that is the Forest Service budget for you. Let's get out of here. the gravel. Really steady. Pleasant. There's Horseshoe Lake. That's what's left of it. Quit it. Surprise, there's a rock in the knee. I would have guessed that. Where am I on this road? Bad deal. That's a big rock. Maybe I should choose a smaller rock. I did that just thinking that. No, this is tiresome. Why did you do that? Something's not happy. Branches to the face, nothing I'm not used to. Not pretty who I heard. grandma's house. I hope that's the last of it, but I certainly don't think it is. So this is it. If you guys are looking for a place to camp, there's availability here somewhere. I think I see a sign over there. Brighton Bush Campground. Wide open, guys. Get it while it's hot. Oh, and you don't need any firewood, but that's already provided. Oh, yay. Water. Need some water.
It's 95 degrees out here. It's a lot better. Anyways, this is what I call getting lost.
So anyways, let's try something different, and let's talk about me for a second. I know, awkward. What have I been doing lately this summer? I just got back from Japan. Why was I in Japan? That's a good question. Long story, really. Nonetheless, what I found was there's a lot of fun stuff to do in Japan on a motorcycle. It turns out, I think 1 in 4 people over there seems to be on a motorcycle. So I've got this rather new fantasy. It's probably been around for at least a year, but you know, it would be pretty fun to go to Japan and ride a motorcycle around the island. It's a giant island size of California, but you know, that would be fun. It's legally difficult because they do have weird rules with motorcycles over there, but nonetheless, that would be fun. Maybe I'll try it someday. Maybe I'm just giving you an idea, who knows.
Ho, ho, ho!